Hello, this is Einstein Muki, and in this video we're looking at how to configure the charges for mobile banks, global bank app users who move funds from their accounts to mobile money, from mobile money to their accounts, and from their account to another account within their institution. So what we do is we're going over to operation parameters here and down to billing list, in here to SMS and online product. Here we have the three functions that will be attracting our attention in this video. We have mobile or account to Momo fee, looking at the charges, okay, the fees that apply when users move money from their account to Momo number, that is MTN's mobile money. We look at how to set the fees for users who move money from their account to Orange Money, and we're also looking at how to set the fees for members who move money from their account to another account within the institution. So what we do is, let's move first here to account to Momo fee. Okay, right here, the first thing we do within mobile bank is to click on the new here, except you want to do a modification. But if we want to start a new transaction, always remember to click new here. Okay, so that makes the system ready to receive data. And right here we have the code which is Momo and Momo DE blah blah. Don't worry about this, it is purely for internal use. And we have operations label. This is where you're going to have to give a description or a title, okay, a label to these activity. And then right down here you have to choose the account or the product on which these charges will be applied. For instance, if we go with a standard business account, it means that if a user who is on the mobile phone has to remove money from his account, from his standard business account to Orange or to Momo, because we're specifically dealing with Momo, we have to remove money from the standard business account to Momo. These are the conditions that apply. Okay, so what is interesting here, let other fees be the way they are, but we are very interested in this here. It's either a straight for amount or a rate or a range. Now, because this is like money transfer, we have to set a range. That's why we are picking the range option. And right here we have to configure the rates. Okay, so we're going to say that for every transaction between a lower limit 1, these are just for the purposes of demo, and 10,000 francs, we're going to say that the system is going to charge an amount, okay, or a rate. For the purpose of this demo, we're going with amount, say 125 francs. Okay, so each time a user is transferring money from their account to Momo, if the amount is between 1 and 10,000 francs, they're going to be charged 125 francs. And I'm going to add that, okay, and I'm going to go with new again, and I'm going to go with a 10,001 franc, between 10,001 francs and 20,000 francs. The amount is maybe 250, and this amount should be decided by the institution. These are amounts decided by the institution. I'm going to click on add here. Okay, and so you have to continue with these. Okay, let's say that the final range is to 20,001. This is just for the purpose of demo. And infinity, we have a series of 9s, and that's how it is within the application. And see, the amount is 500. I'm going to add this. Okay, so we are still in the process of configuring the prices, the different charges. Okay, so first we have the name here, which maybe something demo, and then we're going to say that it is going to be applied on this product standard business account. All right, we're going to pick the range. Okay, we'll pick the range, and we've set between 1 franc and 10,000 francs. All right, the system is going to charge 125 francs. Between 10,001 and 20,000, the system is going to charge 250, or the client is going to pay this fee. And between 20,001 and infinity, the client is going to pay this. Okay, that's that for that. But then we have to move on and have to pick the account, the general ledger account, where these charges will be deposited. So that account should be decided by the institution. So for the purpose of demo, never mind whatever I pick here, because this is just a demo. And of course, we're going to have a journal, okay, and the method is automatic. And of course, right here we're going to decide whether or not there should be taxes on this transaction. If we're going to have taxes, we're going to choose the true option, okay, and these other options should be set appropriately. Okay, they should be set appropriately, and we're going to click on add now, meaning that the transfers, okay, from the standard business account to Momo have been configured. The charges, the rates, the fees have been configured, and so the user will have to be debited this amount. So let's now move over to, we're going back to operation parameters, billing list, SMS, and online product. Remember, we just finished with Momo, and now we go to account, from account to OM. All right, we are going to be able to configure the movement from account to an orange number, just like we did with the MTN number. And remember, the first thing we're doing here is we are telling Global Bank that we want to begin a new transaction by clicking on the new button here, and we're going to give the name of this input here, just anything, okay, and we have your different product or the different account types that we have in the system. And of course, you know, the account from which clients will be authorized to move money to their orange phone number. So we're going to pick, for instance, maybe a standard business account for companies or standard business account for individuals, for instance, and we're going to go with a range, okay, and we're going to configure here, and we're saying from an amount between 1 and 10,000 francs CFA. All right, we're going to charge an amount of the fee is going to be 125 francs. I'm going to add that, okay, I'm going to continue here. Say the lower limit this time around is 10,001 franc, and the upper limit is 20,000 francs CFA, and the amount the customer is going to pay is 250. Okay, I'm going to add that, and I'm going with a new entry, say 20,001 and infinity. Remember, these are just demonstration data, so don't bother with whatever I am actually filling in right now. This is just to let you understand how it goes, and the real figures for your institution will be provided by the institution, as a matter of fact. So we have this already entered here. I'm going to pick the account, general ledger account, where never mind whatever is picked here, these are just demonstration info. Okay, so whatever you're going to have or whatever you're seeing here is just for the purpose of this demo. So by then you're going to have to enter the correct information as decided by your institution. Okay, and remember that you have to decide whether this particular transaction should be taxed or not by selecting true or false, and other fees should be picked appropriately. Okay, and we're going to have to add that, and of course at that level we have already created the price range for the transfers of money from account to a Momo number. That's done for that. So let's move over to the next option, which is transfer from one account to the other. And again, we have to tell Global Bank that we are beginning a new transaction by clicking on here, and of course we have our description here, which is anything for the purpose of this demo. I'm going with just anything, CC for instance, and here are the different products. Okay, so if a user has to move money from the standard business account to a different account within the institution, what are going to be charges? Okay, I'm going to have a range here between 1 franc and between 1 franc and 10,000 francs CFA. We're going to say this is the amount, maybe 100 francs this time around. Okay, sorry, I click on new. I'm going to go back with this, and 10,000 francs. The amount is 100 francs. I'm going to add this. I'm going to click new. Again here, 10,001 franc and 20,000 francs CFA. I'm going to say the amount is 200. And let me end this by going with the 20,001 franc and say infinity. The amount is 400. And again, the institution will decide on these figures, so you don't worry about that. You're just going to get this from the institution. And of course, here we're going to pick the general ledger account where this is going to go in. And again, this just what I'm doing here is just for the purpose of the demo. And there we're going to have the journal as well. Okay, we're going to say it's going to be automatic action. Is it going to be a VAT or TVA? A VAT, value added tax on these? Yeah, we have a tax on that, and other options should be picked appropriately. And I'm going to add this. So right now we have seen the 3 different actions, moving actions within the application, the mobile Global Bank's mobile app. Okay, for mobile banking, how to set the different charges for movement of money from mobile bank to from a Global Bank to Momo here, from Global Bank to Orange, and from Global Bank account to another account. So I hope this video has been helpful, as I look forward to seeing you in the next video.